Wrong-way driving has been a problem in many areas for many years now. The issue that this sort of behavior leads to far outweighs the short benefit of getting to your destination slightly faster. The City of Old Town and local law enforcement need to reduce the number of individuals driving the wrong way by implementing further illumination tools so they can reduce the accident rate, protect civilians walking, and lower the potential for property damage on these types of roadways. In the article Wrong Way Driving Crashes, a multiple correspondence approach to identifying contributing factors, Jalayer, Poor, and Zhu in 2018 go on to mention that there are a number of reasons a driver may go in the wrong direction, including but not limited to driving under the influence of substances, fatigue, lack of experience, and an inappropriate geometric roadway design. Darkness, intoxicated drivers, and older drivers were also added later in the article. The area of Old Town, Maine is not one of the largest cities in Maine, and due to this, the number of lights to illuminate some of the roadways is very much lacking. Jalayer, Poor, and Zhu also speak of the severity of these crashes. In the darkness, mention that they are far worse because they are typically head on. Looking at the crash rates for wrong-way driving is quite daunting. Penmetsa and Pulugurtha in 2017 give a chart that shows the rates of car accidents due to many different causes and the severity of these crashes. It's interesting to note that going the wrong way contributed to 10% of the severe crashes in the area they gathered the information, whereas it only contributed to 2.52% of the moderate injuries. Also, the individuals that reside in Old Town are a rather active group. Many individuals expect that they can simply look the way that traffic is meant to travel when having to cross these streets, but such is not the case when individuals are going the opposite direction. However, with an active resolve on both the part of the pedestrian walking to check both ways and the driver being able to notice the signs, the amount of accidents involving walking pedestrians can be greatly reduced. In their article in an academic journal, Volkenhoff, Oyser, and Honecke in 2015 mentioned that during periods of time that are not as congested on the roadways in Germany, were 1,800 warnings about wrong-way driving given in 2009 and 2010. However, the interesting part is that in 1978 and 1979, there were 1,700 warnings issued. That means it's not an issue that's going to go away. It's an issue that's going to remain over time until it's taken care of. Doug Brooks and Cameron Mott mentioned in their article Writing the Wrong Way Driving Problem, the task force found that more than 80% of wrong-way driving events occur between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., with 45% between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. The issue of wrong-way driving is a major problem and one that needs to be looked at with great importance. Together, the City of Old Town can help one another make a safer environment to individuals driving and walking in these roadways, as well as individuals' property on these streets.